Hi guys, this is Nair Zaid with the Hammer Bros, and I just wanted to do another video. I wanted to do a response video to Long Island Wargamming. He had a battle report that he recently posted up, where he and his opponent played 4 turns, I believe, out of a normal 6-turn game. And due to circumstances that happened in the game, his opponent was playing slow, and they were just not going at a competitive pace. That he unfortunately lost the game. He had the opponent pretty much dead to rights, but he wasn't able to finish the game and get all the objectives and all that. So he ended up losing the game, and he posed the question, "Who won the game?" And to me personally, I think it was very clear cut. His opponent won the game due to the time constraints and all the things that they had. They both agreed to play by this set of rules and by this point total, and using these scenario rules and all that. And although he ran out of time, I mean, his opponent still won the game. It's like you can't take a win from someone if it's recorded as such. There is such a thing as a moral victory, for example. Like if you have a bad matchup and you get a draw, and in your mind you say, "Well, I did well." That's reasonable to me. Or to be proud, like, "Oh, I went 4-1 at a GT." And you won in that aspect, but you can't say you won the event. Like you can't be like, "Oh, I felt like I won game 5," but you didn't. I think that we've all experienced that at some point, and to me, I always blame myself. I always feel like there's something I could have done. Like I really don't like believing that it was my opponent or it was the scenario or there was something, because I could have always made an adjustment that could have swung the game one way or another. At least that's how I feel. Like I don't think anyone's ever heard me blame dice. I've never blamed dice for any of my bad rolling, despite voiding my caster twice at the boys and rolling the void another time, but not actually voiding him. It's not about the dice roll. It's about putting yourself in a position to win. And if you put yourself in a position and things do go wrong, you can say at least I played my game the way I was supposed to. Like at the end of Sylvania GT, Game 5, when I lost and I felt like I played horrible. Like that was a bad defeat for me because I didn't play my game and I didn't play as well as I could have. My wrestling coach actually used to make us read this poem that I'm going to read you guys, and I think it summarizes how I feel about how I view things competitively. The poem is called "The Man in the Glass" by Peter Dale Wimbrow Sr. When you get what you want in your struggle for self, and the world makes you king for a day, just go to the mirror and look at yourself and see what that man has to say. For it isn't your father or your mother or wife whose judgment upon you must pass. The fellow whose verdict counts most in your life is the one staring back from the glass. He's the fellow to please, never mind all the rest, for he's with you clear to the end. And you've passed your most difficult, dangerous test, if the man in the glass is your friend. You may fool the whole world down the pathway of years and get pats on the back as you pass, but your final reward will be heartache and tears if you've cheated the man in the glass. And I think that that's very much how I view the game and how I carry myself in competitive environments. It's just one of those things where I'm always reflective of what I could have done as opposed to what happened. And I know that even though that might not be totally true, like dice rolls can screw you, I still never really look at it that way. So I just wanted to throw that out there. If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to throw them out there. I love these response videos. Have a good one, guys.